Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. All right, welcome everybody to Canada here for CDR Tier 2, and wow, it's wet. I'm pretty sure many drivers are nervous right now with the weather around Canada. Even though it's a fit for purpose racetrack, it's very much like a street track. Um, on the, I think it's called the St. Helena's Island, I believe it's called. Um, yeah, the walls are not that that far away from the track, so very yeah. This should be interesting. Could anybody confirm whether it is going to be for quali or okay? So someone's saying wet quali dry race. Okay, so it could be worse. Could be worse. Let's see if he's got some guys already going over the pitch. So they're gonna definitely be trying to feel the level of grip with the outlap, so that they can ensure they can push to the max with a little bit of comfort in the wet, which is never the most sure thing. So yeah, this is my first time doing comms by myself, and I must say already in the first 2 minutes of starting that you guys who do this by themselves, you guys are the real champions. Uh, yeah, it's not easy at all. Um, but yeah, tier two, always good competitive racing, so it would help make it a little easier for me today. Alright, so who do we have at the head of the pack? Looks like we have Ninja, the Williams, now going around the hairpin on the long back straight. So we'll see how Ninja gets along on the track. Okay, he's taking his time. Ninja's the only one on intermediate tires. So we'll see if this pays dividends for him or not. Let's take a look at his sector one time and see how he's faring compared to the others on the wet tires. He's trying to get a reference point there, but kind of missed it. Apologies, guys. A 26-2. Swat Ninja's on. Let's see who else. Pretty close. Yeah, so Ninja's definitely like 2 seconds slower than this is Gingy in sector one. So it doesn't seem like the intermediates is prepared to be on, but still 2 sectors to go after that first sector timing. So we'll see when it crosses the line. Was the right decision to do it, or if it was a mistake? Well, I guess that answers our question. Then just said it for us. It was a mistake, so he's going to range it. So we have Kristen the pace at a 127.8. I think it's going to be followed by Jinji. This is looking a little about the same time, I'd say, or not. 125 won by Jinji, but he must have invalidated because his time doesn't count. And that's Cammy with a 124.1. Oh, we're on board with the Wiccan. Let's see what he's able to pull out here. And a 125 flat. We're on board with Pound, who is a tier 3 driver who's reserving, and a 125.6. So still a pretty comparatively competitive time. The memories of this pit exit. Those who know. So currently it stands at 124.1 is the time to beat. We have a purple sector that seems to be by Sapvik. I assume it's Sapvik. We'll see. We'll step on board with him. Actually, no, he's now in sector 1. So we'll. Oh, Matey Boy with a 123.8. And he keeps going and already has a purple sector again already. So let's see how this plays out for him. Sector 2 is not the quickest sector, but sector 1 was quickest, and he already has the quickest time, so we'll see. There's the car ahead, the Alpine. Is that one? Oh, that. So will Matey Boy improve on his time? And he does. 123.4. So the pace is being set by Matey Boy. 123.4 is the time to beat. It looks to me as if the track is trying, but I'm not the one with the wheel in my hand and the tires on the channel. So we'll see how that goes. Just to give some context for where Canada falls and how pivotal this race is going to be. Canada is the round 12, the 12th race of the CDR season. Snuggled in between Singapore, which we had last week, and it's a good turnout in terms of racing for across the three tiers, and everyone did really well considering street track. Um, and next week will be Bahrain. So in line with the real F1 season starting, we'll be at Bahrain next week. Um, yeah, let's go on board. It's gonna be the lucky person for someone on board with. Let's go with Jack Slater. So he's 8 times down, so we changed that. Cammy with a 123.2. So he and Matey Boys trading places at the top. 123.2. What a time. Let's take a recap of the championship. It may be a little more updated than these stats. But in tier 2, Jinji from Alpine team for this championship. And based on the last posted standings, he was 130. And Kiani was 123 points. And then Chris Lars, 98 points. And in the Constructors Championship, we have Alpine with 500 points. And as I'm saying that, I've seen that Ninja put in a 123. Wow. On his first lap on the wets. 123. Wow. Let's just confirm that was his first lap on the wets. Yeah, looks that way. So 123 is the time to beat. Ninja setting the pace there. As we were saying, the constructors standings was Alpine 500 points, Ferrari 48 points, Williams 461. Sorry, Ferrari 478, Williams 461, and Haas 454. And across the three tiers with 6 drivers in total, that's almost even in the grand scheme of things. So it's really heating up in the Constructors Championship battle as well. Hopkins going to the pits, Fierce Kiani. We're going across the line, that's Bigglewood, 125.48. On board with Keenan Larry, he's a tier 3 reserve driver. Been out in tier 2 today. This time is 128.7. Let's see what. Snipsy, just in time, a 122.4. So the track is definitely getting faster. See, you gotta be so careful there on that pit lane. The pit exit is, yeah. Now we've got a good set of guys coming up on the intermediates. How much time left in the session? There's 5, almost 6 minutes left in the session, so enough time for everybody to get about wrong. And it isn't a very long track, so persons should have enough time to get about wrong, put on some intermediates and see what they can do with improved grip. So 122.4. Currently the time to beat the wets. So at the bottom we have Chris, who's technically out already. So King Luckman, Ashik 24.04, Face Kiani, and Hopkins are the guys that have to spend something and pull something over the bike to beat the time that is currently 1:20.51. So Bartman do a 126.1 and they should be pretty clear in. Yep, that's the mad rush for everybody heading back into the pits now. Yep. And that's someone's wheel. We still have some guys still hanging out on the wet tires. We're just one the others are in the pits. So I assume Bigwood is going to go into the pits now. I don't think he's gonna go for a hot lap. Yep. Alright, so we already have some. Let's see who's going to be first person to start their hot lap on the intermediate tires. So it's going to be the Haas. It looks like Gami and the AlphaTauri. This one be first. Got the purple sector. I think that was the purple sector 2, so let's see what he's able to do. Let's hope the guy's ahead gets out of his way. Here at the training. So let's see what he gets here now. Looking pretty quick at 121.9. Yep, the 121.9 is the time to beat. Let's see what do you have here in terms of the set that's being put down. After scanning a 121 flat, almost second fastest for the truck is definitely drained out. So he's pulling himself out the bottom and securing that top spot for now. We got a minute and 50 seconds left for anybody to rejoin, but of course this is not the most important fastest time. You can get the 15 fastest time in here in Teir and Q3, but it's still nice to top any chart given the closeness and competitiveness of these days in Teir 2. Coming along again to start another lap, and there's Aston behind him. I'm not sure if it's on a hot lap or not. It's Larry, that's over 128. So much slower than his previous time. See what hot wings and F1 can do, and he's sticking it to the top for 127. So lap by lap, the track is getting faster, it's clear. The key is whoever is able to be on the track at the latest moment, not have your lap ruling, and with good car control can definitely get the top spot. So currently 127 with 30 seconds left is the time to beat. A 120.7 dead. Let's see. See what Fiasciani can do. So he's under by 0.1 and Matey Boy with a 125. So the times are coming down. Let's see. I think that might be Fiasciani that invalidated. Let's see what a 120 lap. So right now in the drop zone, we have Bartmandu, who is 5 tenths under his time. But I think you need to do a lot better than that to be able to stay out. But right now, we have Riverwood, who is up behind someone with the okay, so he's going to the pits. So he's out. King Luckman for sure as well, who has no chance of improving that thing. Is also out. Let's see, we have Sheik Mercedes, who's about to finish a lap. Let's see where this puts him. I mean, he's fifth, but you know, little pray get him P1 in any section, and he goes P9. Another Mercedes. Okay, those guys are going into the pits. So Tammy's over. We have Gingy. He's into the pits. So that I think that's pretty much it right now. So there you have it. That is the end of Q 2,700 mile stretch in Canada, in the city of Montreal. 14 corners, and at the top we have Snitsy with a 120 and Camel Porter with a 123. Below that, so we lose Chris, King Luckman, Bigglewood, and Bart Mandu based on the timings that we have here. It seems like Snitsy would have had the quickest sector 1 time of a 122.9 with who is in fourth. I would have to look back to see who was in fourth, but if they're in fourth, a 125.2 in sector 2 as the fastest time in sector 2. But yeah, Snitsy P1 in Q1 with a 120, and we're on to Q2 with the fastest 15 drivers going on to try to see if they can get into the top 10 to play for the pole position. So it's looking pretty dry now, but we still see some the pit selection. The automatic pit selection has it as intermediate tires, and the guys are on intermediate tires. Yeah, track is still slightly damp, but I believe by the end of this session, with the amount of water that these tires pick up and disperse, that we will be in dry running pretty soon. Thank you very much, home. Thank you so much. As I said, have great respect for you guys to do this by yourselves. There's so much to think about. You gotta find things to say. You gotta be watching the entire track to see who it is to go on. There's a lot. So thanks for that. So first, have honed, and that's Keanu Larry disqualified for blocking the exit. Please don't. Crazy. Not sure what happened there, but that's unfortunate. Keanu Larry after getting into people. So we go back on board with Hone Tool. I believe he's the first person that's going to set a time so we can see what he's going to be on. The early pace setter. Ashik is out on the softs, though it looks like. At least the screen is showing me. Stuff there. The track is definitely possibly going to be very tires by the end. And that's a 1:18.7 from home, quickly taken by 60 for 1:17.6. Yeah, the timing sheet is showing Ashik is having on softs, but he actually has on intermediate tires. So anyone new on the stream, welcome to Codemasters. Nothing, just accept it, don't ask questions, and yeah, we'll be fun. And Cameron Porter for 1:27. Let's see what music Bird does. Here, who's one of the top contenders in Q3. Let's see if he keeps that up, that momentum. Really great entry and exit into the Wall of Champions turns. And he gets a 1:17.6. So the top runners are starting with the 1:17.3, 1:17.6, and we are on board with Ninja, who Houndwood has said was lucky to well, I'm not sure if he meant lucky to get it, and not that that was very good, and to clarify things interpreting it wrong, and he dives into the pits. Let's go on board with Captain Hindsight, who has a little bit of traffic in front of him, but yeah, very cautious through the Wall of Champions runners. Let's see what his time is, and he gets a 1:18.4. It's about looking dry right now. It's about looking dry right now, so I think we're going to see some guys diving into the pits and putting on soft tires. Alright, let's go searching to see who will be the first person on the soft tires. Okay, it looks like Wiccan. So let's stay on board with Wiccan and see what he does. Let's see what currently is the fastest set for one time. So we have a direct comparison. The fastest set for one time is currently held by Snitsy at a 1:26. So let's see. Okay, so that's a 28. Snitsy has a 22 flat, so that's definitely a bit too fast. Some faster. Let's see. So yep, looks like the soft tires thus far based on the pace that we're seeing from Wiccan. Of course flat. And on the soft tires, the soft tires are beyond, but finish line will tell, the finish line will tell. he definitely took a lot of liberty with that first turn into the Wall of Champions, and he cleared by a full 4 seconds. Full 4 seconds. So yeah, anybody on intermediate tires, you know what to do. I'm pretty sure you're watching the goods and soft tires and know that, yeah, definitely be fast at this moment. So let's see who else we have on soft tires. Everyone else is in the pit. So we have Cameron Porter, who is on lap. He does a 19.8, so that's definitely quicker than the 27 that, well, the 23 that Cammy had done to get his time. So that is pretty quick right now by Cameron Porter. He's Cammy's teammate in the Alpha Carry team. So we're going to assume based on that, if it is that we're looking at a time that is going to be pretty quick. We're definitely looking at the 112s right now. Let's say 112 or 112.5. Let's see if my predictions are correct. If he doesn't validate, he has to get 2 stops there, so he will lose a bit of time, but I still believe that he could get a 112.5. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that was, yeah, unexpected. So you're down to be 111.1. So the clock is just about fully dry. This 1 second, making a quick change to the just making a quick change here in the menu. Just give me 1 quick second. Thinking for you. One, two. Let's see what we have going on here. Now we have Snitsy is on a hot lap. Just about started. So let's see where he ends up after sector 1. Oh, he's in the garage. Okay. I'm not sure. Cameron Poulter, I missed it. I'm not sure if he retired or ENF. Not sure if this is. Okay, I guess thanks for watching. Let me know if that's allowed or not. I don't think it is, but I can't be 100% sure. So let's find someone who is actually on a hot lap, and looks like the written is a 1:13.3. Still good enough for P6. We've already got 3 guys who are out, so really and truly, you just need to have at least the third worst time, and you'll be fine. So yeah, the third worst time, and you get into Q1. Next is out on a hot lap. We have Jack Slater, who is now starting a hot lap. Let's see what his sector one time is going to be, and it's 21. Let's see how that stacks up against the fastest sector time, which is currently held by this is Jinji, who had a 19.3, so he's about 3 tenths off. But that Wall of Champions turns, there is quite a bit of time to make up there if you're brave enough to, to take your minimum speed to there. But yeah, and he's down by 4 seconds. So that should put him currently at about 14 seconds. So I don't believe he's going to be able to make up enough time because the rest of this is pretty fast. And you find that you can make up a lot more time where you have hard braking zones and traction zones. So I don't think he was forced to time now. Wow, who am I? He was able to get it on the 12, so 1:11.8. So that should, based on the current time, secure a spot into Q1 for him. There's 50 less than a minute left. Currently, everybody who isn't DNF retired is out on track, except Wickham, who is heading into the pit. So that's it for him. But he has 1:11.3, which is an extremely competitive time. So he should be safe. I don't believe that we'll get 8 or 9 guys jumping into that, so yeah, we can he's pretty safe. And let's see, there's nothing there with a 1:11.2. We have Jack Slater, we have the AlphaTauri. Jack is going into the Stormbow Canyon. So that takes him up to P4. Let's see who else is on the chopping block right now. So let's see what Captain Hindsight can do. What does he do? And he goes into P9 with a 1:12. So let's see. It's up to Ninja. That's that big. What can Ninja do? It's looking like it's going to be a decent time by Ninja, and he does a 1:11.6. What will Satvik do? Satvik is under by 5 tenths after set 2 times, so he has to make up a lot of time here, and not good enough on a 1:12 play. So, like, look at things that everybody either they're locked. That means we're losing King Larry, who would have had a disqualification due to a pit entry, or pit exit, I'm concerned. Those really suck because in most cases, if not all cases, well, all cases in this tier, it's never really intentional. So it's often usually be just a error, an unfortunate situation that caused it to happen. So that's unfortunate for K. Larry. Then we're going to lose Hot Wings in F1. We're going to lose Fierce Kiani. We're going to lose Satvik Ready 1. We're going to lose Ashik. So we have Cameron Porter with P1, Snitsy with P2, the Wickham with P3, and then including there is actually Hound, who is a Tier 3 driver who's made it down to Q3. So well done, Hound. I'm really hoping that you don't do that well on Sunday. So just take it all in, enjoy it for now, and then don't do that well on Sunday for your Tier 3 race. So now we're down to the meat of the matter, Q3. This is where it all counts. You can place P15 in Q1. You can place P10 in Q2. But if you don't place P1, yeah. Needless to say, everybody's going to be gunning for that pole position. I think the fastest time would have been a 1:11.1 in Q2, if I remember correctly. So that is the benchmark. With track evolution and guys being able to push a little harder to the limit, having run around the track multiple times now um, on the dry tires in Q2, I think we're possibly looking at a 1:10.3, I would say. But again, who am I? What do I know? Let's see what these guys do. Because they actually don't have a reference point. They didn't check the quality times. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So who is first out of the pits? And who will start the lap first? We're on with Cameron Porter. He's like, yep, let's get on with this. Oh, so he is on. Really nice length. Hugged it really close to the got a lot of speed through that corner. Go to the wall, stick close to this wall. Late. And he hug that inside curve and try to get back on the throttle as quickly as possible without spinning. It's very difficult. He gets a very strange line here. I think I understand what he was doing here, minimizing the distance traveled instead of going all the way back out to the right. I'm learning. Okay, really well done on that apex. He didn't take a lot of time at all in that hairpin. I feel like that hairpin goes on forever when you take it. Let's see who goes through the wall of champions. This is looking like a pretty good time. Yeah, the fastest step for 1:72 and a 1:10.3. Like again, who am I? That's the first time a 1:10.3. So yeah, if I have anything to go by, we're definitely looking at some possibly a 1:99, which is very possible. So let's see who we are on board with. No. Again, maybe boys in the pits, ninjas in the pits. We have Cammy on the outlap. We have Jack Slater. He's on his hot lap, so let's stay on board with him and see what he's able to do. And let's see if validated. Okay, it possibly was his outlap because he has quite a bit of ERS, so he's no longer hot lap. So let's see what he does. He has some traffic ahead of him. Let's see if we get over to this. Very interesting. It's based on the lane that Cameron Porter took out of that corner as that car would have especially been on Cameron's racing lane. That's an interesting thing. So many people do different things but get the same result. A blistering fast time. And again, really, really good on that hairpin. He didn't lag a lot, wasting time trying to get around it like I do. So way quicker than Cameron Porter in sector 2 though by a full 4:10. A little slow in sector 1 by a lot, but let's see. And a 1:12.0, so he definitely lost quite a bit of time after some tail P7. Yeah, almost a second of sector three. On the camera reporter's sector three time, which was a 128.4. Camera user was a 129.2. Okay, so we have Jack Slater who is out, back at it, trying to make up to just ensure that he gets the time on the board. His first sector time, his intent is a 20 flat, so 4 times off the fastest sector one time right now, which is a 19.6. So let's see how he did for sector two. The fastest time currently 22.5, and he did a 22.6. So not bad. Looks like he didn't take as much speed as the others through there. But you know, it all matters only when you cross the finish line. That's it. Doesn't go too close to the wall. He's not risking it. Let's see what time he puts in. A 1:12. So I'm guessing he's just taking it easy, trying to get a time on the board, and he's going to hustle back into the pits now and come out to see what he can do and really take it to the others for the pole position. The time to beat right now is a 1:10.3. Thanks guys for the voice comments. Thank you. I just had a tad listen to the stream, and the cars are still a little loud. Dan was trying to give me a tutorial on how to solve it, but yeah, um, I still don't quite understand the streaming with the games and stuff, even though I do quite a bit of streaming in real life for events and stuff like that. Hey, Aman, hope all is well. So Gingy is about a tenth over his time, but he has some cases where he can make up a lot of time. Here we hear times for one if you get it all 3 times down, so that's going to be very, very difficult to haul back in. But he's currently in P3 with almost zero ERS. Did he go a double lap? Is he going to go into the pit? Possibly going to have to go into the pit. Yeah, that makes sense. He should have enough time to get back out. Let's see. He is 1.5, 150. I don't even know how you word that. But let's say 110. Just so they embarrass themselves. It's never good at maths. So Smithy is getting ready. Captain Hindsight. Well, he is and he does a 111.5. The track is pretty bare right now, which is usually good to come out and have a free track, but it also means that everybody else is waiting to the last minute, which means that the track, which is currently free, is going to be a pretty busy party to navigate. And you really don't want to be that person that meets another car in front of you in a car night. So sometimes, even though they're not on the racing line, it just kind of distracts you. And as you guys know, that full concentration is absolutely necessary to make up the most amount of time. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time with the audio thing. Uh, this level. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. Yes, I'm just raising my mic a bit louder. Okay, so just try raising my mic a bit louder to see if that actually helps make me a bit louder than the cars. Because it could be a bit annoying just hearing the cars more so than me. Alright, so we're on crunch time. And that's Cameron Porter gone. What was he on with his fastest times? So he won't get the chance to get a back row to do another lap. So he's gonna hope that Wicken, Snitsy, Gingy, none of those contenders get his time. Let's go see what Maybe Boy's second of his time, so I don't think he's gonna be threatening the status quo right now. Holmes is down there six. And he won't threaten the status quo either. Let's see what the Gingy's going into the pits. Kami is under by 5 seconds, sorry, 0.5 of a second, but he has to go a lot less to get up there. P5 is only 11, so let's see what Kim is going to do, and he does not improve. So I think that's it, because Cameron Porter will go right into the pits, or not. Let's see what Jack Slater, he's over his time as well, so I think what we see here on the final screen is going to be what the final standings will be. So we have Cameron Porter on pole with a 1:11.3, who's probably really, probably a little bit nervous after that spin, followed by the Wicken on a 1:10.8, who'll be starting P2, P3 Snitsy with a 1:10.9, then Gingy just behind with a 1:10.9 as well, then Cami 1:11.2, Hound 11.2, Captain Insight, Hindsight 11.3, Matey Boy 11.6, Jack Slater 11.9, and CDR Ninja, no time set, but he will start P10. Yep, we are ready. We are ready. So the cars are on the grid and just waiting for guys to get into the lobby, and I guess they will start to do their setups. Yep. Oh, that was quick. I'm guessing someone readied up early, because generally persons get a bit more time to choose their setups than that before the formation that goes off. So I really do hope that persons have enough time to choose their setups. And we have 2 persons disqualified from the session already. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so we are at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Trying my best for chat to pronounce it properly. I'm pretty sure that was terrible. So 14 turns. There are certain configurations that the track had before based on my research that had up to 20 turns. This was in the 1994 and 95 configuration. 20 turns. But at least there's only 14. And guys getting creative with warming up the tires. So front row will be Cameron Porter and the Wickham. Second row, 16 Gingy. Third row, Cammy and Hound. Fourth row, Captain Hindsight and Mickey Boy. And currently strategies being shown is a stop to hard to mediums. So let's see what guys actually have the tires that they have on. So we have 4 people on mediums, and the other 16 guys are on hard. In this game, as we all know, is usually best to start on your hard because your warm up time when you switch, if you have to switch over from mediums to hard, puts you at a disadvantage. But I guess Cameron Pulver, he's going to try to pull away and not get bogged down by guys behind. So let's see if that strategy pays off for him. So based on the experience comms guys, they usually go to the middle, if I recall correctly. So you can see the whole field. And let's see how things feel here. Alrighty, we got a red light, a 2 red light, a 3 red light, a 4 red light, a 5 red light, and then there were no red lights. And it looks like Cameron gets a really good start, and Snitsy gets past with him very, very quickly. Let's see what's going to happen there. So, yes, Cameron is in the clear. And he is almost a second ahead. Already, Jinji's into P3. I'm not sure what happened there. We're looking at a really, really clever start. And these guys have to be careful not to fight and let Snitsy get too far ahead. Because if he gets too far ahead, when he switches over on the hard compound tires, we got some changes here with PSVR's orders. Okay, well done. We have the 2 Aston Martin teammates of Hotlands and Finale. Definitely reserved and really good attempt the other Hotlands to go down the inside here. And he's not having any of it. He's putting those cars to the limit. So it looks like Wickham has caught up to Jinju and they're battling. Any damage or any contact, it doesn't look that way. And now Cammy has come to join the party. We have some changes down below here. So Hotlands just got past Ashik. And Mickey Boy is looking to make a move on Captain Hindsight. Very, very close behind him. If he try to get him on the back straight, let's stay on board and see what he's going to look to do. Too far back to dive down the inside, but if he takes his time and get a really good exit, and looks like Captain Hindsight and the low score he will in the next final. And if he gets in. So they're both pretty equal on ERS, but it seems that Captain Hindsight has a lower than that up, which means that his traversing the Wall of Champions corner would be a little slower than Mickey Boy, but definitely looks like he has a bit more straight line speed than Mickey Boy. Snitsy is slowly pulling back in on that lead from Cameron Porter. And it's back above a second, so they are playing quick fast too right now. Okay, so let's say maybe boy is trying to put himself in the north, see if he can put off traction on site. And that is a safety car. Who is that? Looks like a Mercedes. Is it DNF or is it a safety car? Ashik is out. Is that contact with someone? Yeah, and the safety car is out. So lap 3, and we have a safety car. Is anybody going to dive into the pit? Nope. 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 We'll see if anybody's brave enough to. Okay, so there we go. We have a CDR ninja. Let's see how that. I'm unable to switch to the other view, so I can't tell if he has damage or not. But we'll see if he changes his wing. And it looks like they have a wing ready, so that may have been contact between CDR ninja and Ashik. But don't hold me to it. I can't confirm. I didn't see it actually happen, but that's a logical assumption. I see he's the only guy that dived into the pit, so with wing damage. Yeah, so no one's going to take that risk of diving in the front. It's the 30 laps on hard pumping cars. So still quite a long race to go. And then just should catch back up to the pad pretty quickly. They're not that far ahead, so I don't believe the safety car would be out for too long. Yeah, shouldn't be out for too long. Maybe just the one lap after this one. So dry race, so should be pretty straightforward for the remainder of the session. Let's just hope no more safety cars. But as I said earlier, this Montreal track it's a track. It's a purpose-built racetrack. However, it's like a street track. There are just walls everywhere, especially on the corners where you have to go extremely fast and be daring. If not, you're going to lose a lot of time. So yeah, it's pretty easy to find a wall. But if you're scared of finding the wall, then you definitely not be competitive. So I guess that's what makes this track a little tricky, manageable, but still a little tricky. And that pit exit, oh my gosh. Yeah, that pit exit is very, very interesting. So Cameron is getting up close and personal, seeing how to the safety car, trying to push the safety car around. But they don't listen. The safety car does not listen. It cares not about your tire warm-up strategy. Will the safety car be in this lap? I assume it should be. Ninja is traded back to the pack with his spanking new wing. Look at that. That spanking new wing. So he's ready to go. And the safety car is in this lap. Cameron is giving it time. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with 60. Let's see how he's going to respond. I'll go with him actually. And Snitsy, Cameron Porter's gone. Snitsy's response was not the greatest reaction time. He's going to be under some pressure from the whipping. So will Cameron Porter do the same that he's done before and just spin it? Let's see if there's any action in the back left here. Yeah, he's pretty close on behind Jack Slater. Cameron has increased the gap to 8 seconds already. So it looks like he still has the strategy of pushing those mediums to the max in the beginning, just to get ahead, just to give himself that breathing room, so that then he can control and manage his own race. Doesn't have to worry about defending, doesn't have to worry about attacking, doesn't have to worry about all those things that in the end really does slow you down. So if he can just pull out and ensure that when the DRS goes on, that he's well ahead of those guys. I think that's going to be his strategy right now. So yeah, going down the order, we have Maybe Boy, who's pretty close behind Insight. So this battle seems to be continuing here. And what is going to happen here? Is he going to go for it? He plays it cautiously, tucks back in, and he's going to try it. That's it. And Captain Hindsight having fully effort there. Previous runner. And at the top, we have Snipsy. That was like very, very close. Maybe Boy had to back out there. Cameron Porter's already pulled the second out from Snipsy, so he's definitely taking a step. We've got a change off the back. Looks like, we have the Alpine and the Williams. So it looks like Ninja's made up 2 positions to change the lane. And the hard tires. Going for it. Let's check out this battle with Navy Boy. This is pretty close, they're getting really close. Spear this far. Navy Boy's being cautious of the few times that Captain Hindsight really made some mistakes. And it would be very tempting to just strike down the inside and just put pressure on it.